Hello everyone, welcome to another session by Ariane Crafts. Today, 17th of March 2024, we will be discussing the British magazine that left an immense historical heritage in Britain and beyond, the Woman's Journal, with a lifespan of decades, 1927 to 2001, though certain academics claim 2003. I have no idea. And the magazine Women's Journal was more than a woman's companion, covered several issues, even feminism. Was indispensable for many women in Britain, and we're talking about mother, daughter, and granddaughter, all in love with the magazine. The magazine has a particular importance for me because it published the needlepoint kits, which I absolutely adore, and I have done and executed not quite to the best of my capacity, but always at the highest standard. I have quite here a few in here, and I would like to go through with you the historical importance of these kits, which you see throughout my house where I live, in the living room, in the corridor, top of the stairs. And here's another one that I have to finish right now, and then I have to do another one of these for family member if the family member wants. So these are some of the kits, Women's Journal kits, and I'll show you one by one. Ariane. Cuckoo Pint, Women's Journal, the Fleetway House. Another panel, another peony. All come with needle, yarns and needle. Another one. Oopsie. I can't really see if it's mellow. For chair seat. I have two of these for chair seats, so very good. Bear with me. Cuckoo Pint. Quite easy to make. Scabious. And these are for the accompanying chair seats. We have another collection which I'm working now, and I'll get my Google Docs. Just a second. You might wonder why you're working on Google Docs with the kit, because it's a historical project. You only have one kit that existing that hasn't been done, and mine I already have all the pictures, and I started a case study, historical textile by Ariane Crafts, and I took all the pictures, and it was published in 1968, and I'll have to keep working on it. You will not be seeing this anyway so soon. So I'm going to leave it out of the bag. I can see the camera right now. Better. Um, this is a different uh, a kit because it's called clematis carpet, and the first one that I have around the house is a comes with chassis, and I thought it was carpet of flowers. Yes, carpet of flowers. I'm looking at the title, but I remember. And is quite easy to do. And a needle point have certain basic rules, and one of them I feel, which is the most basic, you always start from the center. If you start from left to right or right to left, you end up stretching the fabric to the point that the work just is not even. So if you want to do a presentable work when you are doing your needle point, the best is to start in the center. And often what I'll do, I'll get out, say I'm working from here to here, going up. I'll get out here, starting point. I'll go here, get on the second last one, and I get on top, and then I'll start working diagonally. I can also do a mini cross stitch if I want it heavy, if I'm not doing full rag. You might say, why don't you do it without having any underlying line? Because I want the work to be always, how can I say, without having any stretching. And I want the work to be always even and feeling, and especially not to be the canvas to show. Of course, this is gobelin canvas, it would not show, but it's always a good method, and it makes the work perfect to the highest standard. Also, when I get out on the last one, I make sure that the end that I left behind the first one is completely under the threads, because I don't like loose ends. I might leave it when I'm cutting the fabric, but at the end when I'm upholstering, I will not leave any loose ends. So I'll trim everything if I left it, because I'm overwhelmed. Now, what is the importance of these kits? These kits were made in the house by women, British women, and they were made using traditional techniques, and women used the kits to occupy themselves at home when they had to look after children, or just they wanted to stay home because of the weather. They are part of British history, and they are not covered anywhere historically. Hence why I have this case study here that I'm working on the clematis carpet in terms of design, execution, etc. It's a bit wider than the other one, and I don't know how to share my screen. And the flowers are all British. You find them in British gardens, and it's nothing that's oriental. It's not something that was brought up, copied. Was designed in Britain, was sold in Britain, was released by the Women's Journal, with thanks and with best wishes from the editor. Let's see if I get one that card. Do you see here? And it's quite easy. Now the background is always the last to be done. So you start I wasn't planning this, but this is so tempting. Just bear with me. This is the finished product. I write that really looks good in anyone's wall, but which you cannot be exposed to the sun because the wools age quickly. As I said, that's how it would come. You'd expect to see the guidelines and the threads, and I can't spot the needle from. Now I'm a bit worried. I have cats. Well, I am very, very worried. I have cats that are all over my work, and there's no need. Of course, there is, but I not spotting it. Let's open that. So how can you see this? You don't know. Certain people used to say, oh, it's got stitches, let's go do it. Or it's stitch, go and do it. And then they're working just uneven. The stitches don't have any regular tension. I'm worried that I might see that. I have kids in the living room. I could go and get it. There's my son in there, identical kids, and one I've done before. Oh, it justifies. I had problems before with rusty needles, opening these kits and finding rusty needles. But perhaps not all of them were covered with needles. Takes me to another point. I don't mind leaving it open because I have to do it, but right now I have a fair coming up. I'm doing my handbags, Ariane crafts handbags, which I'm doing it late in the evening when I put my children to sleep, and it's taking me stress, adding me stress, not taking much time compared to the stress. I call this bubbling canvas. Certain people, they don't. Now let's go to a magazine that was published in the same year as the carpet of, let me go back to my documentations, as the, these are the kit here, case study. I have cancelled them a bit. Women's Journal 1968 Clematis carpet. I wanted to show you the style of magazine as a camera. That's how the magazines were. This one here is 1958, 10 years before, and has a section that I checked and was quite weak. Told me the point happened, and when I went for it, was just an embroidery design, and they still call it needlework. Oh, needlework, fair enough. So here you have. You might ask me now, wow, 1927, started 1927. Would all the women busy working? Was it segregated? Was it excluded? Were they working from their houses? The editor was actually a man. The first thing you'll notice when you open the magazine is that you have a man as an editor. This will have to wait after my fair, because I was invited to expose my designs, sell my designs on the fair. Never happened to me. So I have to have my handbags ready. Not only the Ariane Crafts George's Summer handbag, but also the other one. And this has to be done before I change collections, because I want to stop working on this type of designs and design something else. I'm fed up with my handbags. I have to design something else. And prior to that, I have to hedge to something else. Got more kids in the living room. And there you go. My big sack, which was always handmade by me. I still have to add to the handle. Okay. Here we have, let me show you now, the man. He is the man, the editor. But this was in, don't mind my fingers, because when I'm dealing with old work. So as I said, the address is the Freeway House, London EC4. Same for the kids, of course. They're selling the kids. And his name in our next issue, the Reverend Dick Shepherd. The December issue of Woman's Journal on sale November 15 will be an enlarged Christmas one, but the price will be the same, £1. Again, it fulfills itself in a dazzling group of outstanding features, giving readers the latest and best from the summit of magazine achievement. Again, every word published between the covers will be well worth reading. Of the short story writers Geoffrey Moss, Catherine Bush, and Ring Lardner, each score a palpable hit. The Countess of Catford's first novel, the Countess of Oxford's first novel, Octavia, unfolds a second brilliant installment. Warwick, dipping study of today, old Bibles, again holds all your interest. Just give me a second, please. I'm struggling here to read. Right. Special features. Stand out strongly. I don't know what special features they're talking about. I haven't read it yet. Chief of these. I have to change glasses actually. So when I start my sessions reading the magazine, I'll have to change glasses because these are not appropriate. The letters are just very small. Okay, second installment of the life story of the Duchess of York, continuing the series of striking photographs, many publishers for the first time. The Reverend Dick Shepherd writes, as no one else could have written, an article on the spirit of Christmas. Oh my gosh, I can't read this with these glasses. I have to go and get my other glasses. Even Oscar Wilde was an editor of another magazine we covered here, Women's Magazine. Lady Cynthia Asquith, the Duchess of York. You can see that. Don't mind my hands, I do wash a lot of these twice. I finally managed to buy a pair of gloves, which I haven't told the lawyer yet because I haven't opened. But usually I just quit and I just, you know what, Married Alive by Frederick. Story of a Guilty Conscience. Here's an example of socialization between men and women and the so-called liberties of women. Is an illustration, of course. The most important is that for you to remember that I don't know if you can see that, please. My. That's like a mess, I suppose. The Reverend Dick Shepherd writes a message to a woman. I'll take it back saying he's the editor, but if he's writing the messages, I'm assuming he is. I'll find out when I go through this, because I'll devour the magazine. You have a full picture of the man we're talking about. Quite serious man, he looks quite serious and responsible. And I can't read, I can't breathe, life is impossible. Walter says he simply can't learn to dance because he's flat-footed. He says that as a joke, but it is true. I wish to heaven it wasn't. Oh my gosh. Her only worry is that he won't dance. She should live in our century. The anatomy is the woman proposed by Rosita Forbes. Oh my goodness. Fashion. Now this is a great sense of fashion. Don't tell that to the animal lovers, animal activists. They'll go completely insane with what I just said. That woman is wearing a natural fur. Look at these plates. Truly fantastic. We'll jump from 1927, but I'll be making another session reading it properly, but with my red glasses. Let's jump to 1958. Beginning. Ursula Curtis, new thriller, The Staircase. And Potpourri. Of course, stylish women. Why not? And York presents Barbara Jorgensen's colorful flower painting Potpourri on this month's cover is just one of many strangely beautiful flower studies by this most talented and versatile artist. I mean, she does apply color theory to the full. Look at this color variation. And I have to show you who she is. Where are you, Ursula? Oh, here you are, Ursula. Oh, her name is not Ursula, her name is Barbara Jorgensen. She looks like Ursula. Doesn't she look like her name would be better if it was Ursula? What I got Ursula for? Oh, Ursula Curtis, new thriller, The Staircase. Television. A television room designed exclusively for Women's Journal. The radio show. Oh my. 1957. What do women need and not? To be gracious and elegant. Heavy sports. So the shop was called Heavy Sports, not like JD Sports. No shoes could do more for feet that are tired, weak, or overworked. Clark's Serenity. Oh my god, Clark's existed already in them. Clark's F. Automatically sets the fashion. Ford. That's a fashionable car for a woman. Though she's not driving, they're taking pictures. They're looking at the car, but she's all stylish. So that's funny. women fashion sports skirts. Court Royale. How the woman should present herself in intimacy. Look at this. Court Royale. See? Nylons do have 9 lines. Answer. Cause that exciting girdles. Kango. Those back. Oh my god, I'd like to get myself a rose bank pattern. I'll have to find it one of these days. I do have a few vintage shops, 18th century catalogs. I have one from Scotland, very beautiful patterns, knitting patterns. These magazines were for women of the empire. Look, here you have Aga Khan's wife. She's the dog. Georgette Anita. Man contributed to the magazine. He's a fiction piece by Charles Tazewell. So as you can see, from 1927, since the magazine started, at least 1958, there's the present male contributions. Grocery to forget compactness count. Eating experts cooking. How much cooking will you do? A small family often away and liking simple meals will need a different type of cooking arrangement from a large family with healthy appetites for every meal of the day. Frequent entertaining opportunity of staff help should all be taken into account. Relate the quantity and the type of cooking you do most: grilling, baking, quick meals done on the spot, casserole meals left to cook themselves, to the design of the cooker you choose. If you like a constant hot oven, for instance, it would be practical to combine cooking with water heating in a solid fuel boiler. Do you need a big hob to take preserving pans? Do you need saucepan storage? I mean, for the women of the time, if you're mostly at home and in the kitchen, you're going to be constantly cooking, maybe, but also mostly cold. So you definitely need something that's always keeping the house warm. And at the time, it was quite fashionable. Electric fireplaces. Look here, some electric fireplaces at the time. I don't want to mess with my... Oh, someone next to me. Magazine. I can see the camera from here, but... There we go. Can you see again? See how it's my house. Okay. Oh, you might ask why are you wearing a gold ring or whatever. I'm a South Londoner. Not really, but I do live in South London. So that's here. It's okay. More fashion. Day of the Gods. Oh, cooking. First and last out of the kitchen. Yeah, definitely that would be my case. Waffles with bacon. Bacon for breakfast, no. Kids outgrown that. Corn fritters. Peach fritters, no. The only thing you get me frying in the morning is pancakes. I wouldn't even start with frying anything. Creamed eggs, 4 hard-boiled eggs, 1 cup thin white sauce, 4 rounds hot buttered toast, chopped parsley. Do you know what? Just put water on the pan, let it boil, throw 2 or 3 eggs, and you have eggs for breakfast. Don't go and put queens because you have a heart attack. Anything to do with mayo or queens, you're asking trouble. Fried pork sausage cakes, the kids outgrown that. Fluffy bacon omelette, no, they outgrown that. Fluffy baked eggs and bacon, they outgrown that. I wouldn't, even myself, I wouldn't have anyone in the house eat bacon, seriously, or anything fried. And if it's okay. Fish for breakfast, what? When fish is apart for breakfast, bring the changes between fine haddock and keepers, or make fish cakes of flaked wild fetch for quick frozen, cook or haddock. Cream fino haddock, and you will eat keepers. Grilled pineapple top hats. Why not just chop the pineapples, just and get on with that. Suppers for autumn days, yes, that definitely is vegetable. The chowder, bacon and liver, hot pot, yummy. Yes, I can do more hot pots. I've done that. Kids outgrown that. No more hot pots now. Okay, here you go. On the receipt. Stewed pigeons, no, pigeons. I feed the pigeons are nothing but a nightmare. Nightingales are here since October. They don't like to sleep. Now we have some pigeons coming out from Africa. They go to Maple Road actually. We have bird watchers here in French. But I feed them and I'm always paying attention if they have the birds full. Especially seagulls as well. Crab and potato casserole. I wouldn't mind doing this one, but I don't know how I get. I haven't eaten crab for over 20 days perhaps. Kebabs. Fried banana turnovers, no. Sweet sorghum, no. New Orleans pie. My kids are the only pie I'll get anyone to eat in this house would be beef pie, to be honest. Or chicken pie. Bacon and onion pie, no. But seriously, huckleberry pie. I wasn't wondering, looks like I had one. Blueberries on white menu. Yeah, I would rather have sweet potato pie, to be honest. Stuffed, because you don't need to add sugar. Stuffed green peppers. Outgrown that. Neapolitan pizza, Spinach with cheese sauce, no, outgrown that. Don't want to damage liver. Stuffed vegetable marrow, no. Cheese and bacon flan, no. Here's the receipt. If you're interested. Talking of piper. The first brushless mascara. Wow! Back then they were more advanced than we are. I haven't come across a brushless mascara nowadays. And they had one back then. Mascara Matic. Eyebrow pencil. The only thing you catch me putting in my eyebrows is decoration cream. I just can't afford it. Camps Debonair. That's a nice biscuit. Let's see what there's battery in a color. Now that's a fancy tool. Elsa Shelley goes to Scotland. Automatic cooking by gas. What? Autocrat. The cooker that earns its keep. Seriously? The only thing we do. How many houses explode at the expense of these? Look at this. Gas cooker. My gosh. An automatic one. I mean, if gas cookers are a problem, imagine automatic ones. Velox and Chrysler by Vauxhall. Again, women are not driving, but they are next to the car, and you can apprehend that they are the drivers. Fabricate. Famous new fashion in bedspreads. This is a very well kept woman. Where? That's a funny. Oh, actually, get off my way, Facebook. Okay? Do you see this one? I put it up. Fabricate. Oh my goodness me. Exciting new video X course. When I said I was, that's what made me say, look at this. Little X corset makes anyone's body turn into an X. Oh my gosh. The one safe way to control your weight, and doctors recommend it. The perfect answer. You eat energy rolls instead of ordinary bread. Energy starch reduced rolls. Shoes for the active woman. I will almost say that this is definitely for, it shows a different side of the woman. One woman that is more interested in solutions for her life, professional ones, than even how to get that sense out of bed, than interested in romances and romantic history stories. So I find it quite different from the 1927 issue, where we had too much fiction and too much opposite sex dissertations. I'm not going to call it stories. Your dream of skin rejuvenation comes true. You know what? I bought Olay tinted moisturizer. I bought a fair to medium, and I put it now, and it covered my spots, because it's they say it's fair medium, but it's quite dark. So as you can see, it doesn't show my spots. But it's first time wearing something for mature skins, and I like it. It's better than foundation, but I'll definitely wash it off. Amazing new cosmetic, erases the lines and wrinkles, gives your skin the boom of youth. I believe it. My doctor told me don't wear makeup, it's gonna ruin your skin, and I should stick to the advice. Ladies 5. Oh my god, this is a truly beautiful woman. I'm not saying this negatively, but I don't think today women come up beautiful like this. Haven't seen it yet. When I look at these magazines, it's really a young complexion. Should not forget this call for animals. Crown wallpapers. Look, both of them, another difference, both of them involved in decorating the house. There's another pictures, I noticed illustrations in there, where you see both of male and woman involved in decorating and doing things in the house. Satin stitch, stem stitch. Oh, how beautiful. I'd love to have the time to do this. I wouldn't use satin stitch and stem stitch for this design though, honestly. Look, this is a design for a tray cloth. I've done my few tray cloths, and my drawer is full of tray cloths and cross stitch, other stitches. I'm not going to so quick. Funny enough, this one is for Women's Journal Reader Services Amalgamated Press Limited, the Freeway House. I haven't come across before this titled Amalgamated Press Limited. I always came across Women's Journal, Freeway House, Ferryman Street, EC1, and even in the kids he sees Freeway House. There's an address. Oh my gosh, this Facebook, seriously, always giving me warnings. Yeah. So now, what we want to do, and we'll eventually do, is to read the Women's Journal 1927, and we'll find time for that, because we always like doing it. I don't know when is Easter holidays. If I can do Easter holidays, I'll do it the following holidays. I know I promised quite a few, but I have things to do related to the fair, and especially the fair. Also, I have related to Russia. What about Russia? Yeah. But I bought some books, and I have to read it, but I have to be honest, it's going to be after July. Is Russian Women, written by Russian women, and it's about how they balance life as mothers, wives, and writers. So balancing acts 14 outstanding Russian women writers, and I have other women's books here to read this, and it will be for Ariane Crafts to read here, but right now is not the time. I do not have the time, and I hope you learned a bit about Women's Journal magazine. If you are in America, put the fingers on the ears and ignore me, because you have your own Women's Journal, historical as well, so you have to look for it. This one here, we're talking about 1927 to 2001, and we will bring it to you, and we will read it to you when we have the time. Remember, I am doing handbags for the fair. Come and meet me at the fair in July. I will post where the meet and greet will be. If you don't want to buy my carpet bags, I understand. You don't have to, but you can come and do some meet and greet, especially because I have 179 followers, which is not much really. But thank you for listening. Have a fantastic week. Bye bye.